All right. There we go. Oh boy. Okay. All right, guys, what's going on? So before we get into this, I wanted to do a quick little chat for like 2 minutes and kind of go over sort of how this happened. If anybody has read the blog post, and if you have, please let me know in chat. Uh, Whoops, my phone is repeating everything I say. So if you guys have read the blog post, you kind of know sort of the background history of why we change things up. But long story short is whenever one of us doesn't feel that it's working anymore for us, we just change it. First it was Wolf, then it was Paco. This time it was myself. And our rule has always been if one of us doesn't like it and starts to feel like it's kind of bland and dull, well, it's only a matter of time before you guys do, or you already do. So that's sort of where we change. This is something completely different, and one of the things that Paco and myself and Wolf, after a conversation, had was realistically the only thing we can do better is if we had a production studio, which we don't have. And I had jokingly said, "Well, I'm not moving to the States, so hopefully you guys are moving to Canada." And that sort of stuck in my head of, well, we can't do anything better unless we have a production studio. So, with that in mind, I would like to introduce you guys for the very first time to Amateur Hour Studios.
Please welcome your host.
This is Amateur Hour Studios. So, I want to be clear on a couple of things right off the bat. This is currently still a work in progress, and is effectively in an almost complete state. So, for example, some of the changes that we've made is we've gone down to one screen. Um, I forgot to add in one of the logos. You're gonna have to bear with me because we've done a lot of changes, and production now is a little bit more than what it was. And as we go through some of the scenes, you'll kind of have a look at why. So before, when we used to do rosters and things like that, we used to just sort of splash them on the screen, and that was kind of the end of it. But now with this three-dimensional studio that we've effectively created, if we wanted to go and have Wolf talk about something, well, we can do that like this.
And now we are here. Of course, for some reason, sometimes our crops just are not staying the way they should, but that's okay. Um, so yeah, what do you guys think? To just put a lot of work into it. He's going to talk a little bit more about it, but don't be shy in letting us know what you think. It's kind of a more minimalist approach, but it's easier on the eyes. It's going to be easier to follow everything. And just overall, it's a better feel. It's us. Everything in here that you see, aside from the rosters, of course, is amateur hour. Nothing was used from an external source, aside from the logos, of course, that we need, but everything was created by amateur hour commentary. Everything that you see, from the table to the background to the lighting to our little name plaques, just everything is amateur hour. Nothing was reprocessed, nothing was used, nothing was someone else's source. It's ours.
Yeah, so everything I generated, like I said, was
My crop
100%.
again, of course.
Yeah, I don't know why that is. And I already did this once.
I know you did it. You did it twice already. I don't know
Oh,
why.
you know what? I know what it is. It's because the other one's a flip. I got to flip the other.
Ah, I gotcha.
That's what it
Okay.
is. So I want to guys. So since that intro video was sort of created, I've done more work on it, and I kind of give you guys a look at the building that we have acquired, and sort of see kind of how this all works and how it actually plays out into eventually what you see here. Um, so going over to my side, you'll see here I have Blender open. So this is the current status of Amateur Hour Studios. Um, One thing I didn't show you, Wolf, which you might find interesting,
All right.
that Sean showed me is because Blender has gravity and is effectively a three-dimensional world.
You can walk through it.
We can walk through it. So the building will be finished off. It will get a roof. It will get textured. And as this goes on, this will be constantly a reworked intro. So as I get to a point where, okay, we've made enough improvements, I will rerun everything. So this is going to be a constant ongoing thing. So rather than just the set as an intro, we'll have the building. So to kind of understand, so now that we have a 3-dimensional studio and we can do anything with transitions. So the other benefit with this, so if we head on in here, so there is our set. So there is our set right now. Yeah, Sean is phenomenal. If I had Sean helping me with this, it would have taken like honestly a third of the time. That dude, I didn't know that dude was so good at Blender, and it's phenomenal. So currently, this is the set that we are currently working in, and as you can see, this is where we are right now on this desk here. I even went ahead and put in some.
Yes, a lap dancing room will be installed, Wiley. Don't worry, and we'll even have your name on a plaque, just so everyone knows where it came from.
So I went ahead and put some stands in. So this is you guys in chat watching. So we can actually even we can even actually go up here. So a thought that came to mind, if anybody's interested, I am 100% willing, if you guys are interested, to send me photos, and I can actually put you guys in here. So you guys can be in the stands as the camera comes in on the intros for sets. The other benefit with this is if we have to change things up for any reason, we can create another set. So now we have the ability of going from one set to another. So if we ever had to do something going from this current set that we're already in, and we had something special that day, we could start here, we could do whatever we need to do here, and then we could fly over to another set. So a lot of very the world is open for what we can officially do now, and it's only going to get better as I get more used to Blender. And I mean, from when Wolf saw it, I mean, it's gotten way more.
It went from a single backdrop concept design with a desk he created himself to a 3-panel backdrop, still the desk, white background, white floors, white everything, to having no building, just an open grid space, to now having an enclosed building, albeit there's no roof. But
there is no roof yet.
But there is a nice laminate floor that has
it's actually concrete.
Down. Oh, you laid a concrete. Well,
yeah, it's actually concrete.
Like it almost looks like a gray wood finish, almost.
So speaking of wood, I'll show you here real quick.
I shake my ass for nickels, says Killer.
So what we can do here, I'll do this real quick. So our flooring here that we're currently on, if I want to, I can give it. I downloaded a texture pack. Thanks to Sean. Sean showed me some stuff that was.
He's got the hookups, that guy.
Yeah, so he showed me this website. So here we can add. Now we've got a wooden floor. So I can also, if we wanted to, do just the face. What are you laughing at?
Some of the comments. That's all I need to say for it. It says right.
What just happened to my screen? Oh my god. Oh, I clicked on the. Oops, my bad, guys. But yeah, it's we can change anything in this world. So this is sort of where we're at, and sort of the new style that we're kind of going to.
The hype train fresh milk is when people donate quite rapidly to a point where there's really not a lot of time in between donations, and it creates this train. What it does, I'm not entirely sure. I haven't looked into it, but it's cool. I think we've gotten to like a level 3 before, which was awesome. So guys, really like the the options at this point are endless. Now that we have our own studio, thanks to Titch, I mean, we could do collaborative work. We could add offices. We could add different backdrops. I mean, there's
So
a variety of different things that we could possibly do.
that's actually an
And
interesting point. So going back to collaborative, so one of the things that I had discussed or threw out there, so with us being in partnership with Pro League, which maybe you can drop the link for Pro League's Twitch in chat. So with Sean being so good at Blender and us kind of being partnered, there was an idea that so this half of the building would be us, and they could take the other half to build whatever sets, and they could effectively use the same concept and ideas, but they could make it their own, and they could be live from amateur hour commentary, with our partnership. So, um, yeah, as far as collaborations, that's a prime example of some of the things that we can do. Who knows? Maybe the building one day will get bigger. It get a second floor. I'm thinking if anybody's seen Office Space, I'm thinking about putting in a bathroom that we could put Timber's desk in. You know, and you can hoard his stapler. It's my stapler.
oh goodness. So yeah, guys, that's what we have so far, and it's gonna go up from here. I mean, really, I mean, the options are endless at this point, and that was one of the reasons for the polls that I had posted in Discord and on Facebook asking for your input, because this is going to be your experience and it's got to be meaningful. But we didn't want what we had before, that what seemed really cool but actually was a cluttered mess and an eyesore. We didn't want there to be any distractions. We wanted the focus to be solely on the game, the guys, the game and the experience that you guys were here to enjoy. And so this is the best approach, and I hope you guys like it. This is probably going to be our place for a long time. I mean, every time we come in here, I absolutely love it. And what makes things better is, well, I mean, we're in the same room together, so
yeah. we're no longer locked. Oh my god, is the audio really that loud? Um, this new scenes are, and we got to do some balancing issues. So you're gonna have to work with us while we start. It's anyway. So we're no longer bound by the constraints of that window. The monitors and locking into that area was kind of a downfall to that sort of setup. And as I said, like if anybody read my blog, I mean, you look at any of the other esports casting going out right now, this is what they used to do, and this is what they can't do anymore, and this is what I created.
And what they're doing now is what we were doing before, and now we're taking it a step further.
We broke the mold. We created a 3D space.
It's because, guys, Amateur Hour Commentary is the best broadcasting esport company out there. So, I mean, hey, there you go. But
I apologize for missing like half of chat as I was just kind of going through everything.
Yeah, we got so many gifted subs and bits, and thank you guys so much. Killa Cam, Raptor. I know Karen had donated some. Veni Vidi Vici, thank you so much. I can't name them all. I missed some of them. Timber.
Eddie the Heads is in chat. Cinderella. I'm just kind of scrolling up to read all the things. My whole squad's here.
Rain, Drywall Dude, Fresh Bilk, Karen, Daffy Duck, Cinderella, if we didn't call you out already. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in for this reveal. We really appreciate it. And please don't hesitate to let us know. We are adamant about making this the best experience that you can have, and we can't do that without positive criticism.
Yeah.
We need to know what it is you guys want to see, but hopefully this is a good start and you guys are enjoying it. And we actually have a pretty awesome show for you guys tonight.
Yeah. So I just, before we finish off on this topic, I hope everybody can see the potential of what that 3-dimensional space can do for us. So, and like I said, if anybody, so Raz has actually mentioned Christmas set. So you and I actually spoke about, what my plan is for Christmas. Did I tell you that?
No. Oh yes, you did.
Okay, so there's very well likely going to be a Christmas set, Raz. I don't want to. We'll see that at Christmas. So there's going to be a break for Pro League around Christmas times. So we'll be doing a sort of a Happy Holidays thing, and it will be a set that will forever be in there. And every time we create a new set, like I said, an intro will be run. So now when we do a new intro, you're going to see every set that we have, every set that we created. So good night, Fetty. Thank you so much for hanging out, dude, and taking a look at it. Timber with the gifted 5 gifted subs. Steve gifting a sub to our teammate Grant. That thing is loud. Is it just me or is that loud?
Yeah, the alert's kind of loud.
You're gonna have to log into Streamlabs and fix that.
No, I think you can modify it from here. If you just go to alert box source, should be able to lower it. But yeah, guys, so everything's still a little bit of a work in progress. You know, this isn't definitely going to be solid, but we're doing some audio balancing. We're doing some, we're making sure we have all the images in the right place. We're making, you know, it's just a lot of little nitpicky things. But is there no volume in there?
No, I think it's all done through.
Oh, go to the mixer cog. It should be in
it's
there.
not there.
Alert box right there.
Yeah, but this doesn't do anything. You have to go. It's okay. I'll fix it.
Okay, we'll fix it later.
I gotta do it through the dashboard. That's fine.
But we do have a great match tonight. We are actually kickstarting the season 8 of Pro League. So yeah, it's going to be some exciting stuff. Who are we playing tonight? That is a good question. We're going to get into it in just a moment. But if you guys are excited to see the Pro League, Season 8, it's underway this week. Actually, coincidentally, my team is going up against Titch's team at some point. I don't want to reveal when because it's going to be a big old surprise. But that's going to definitely be happening. We got a whole bunch going on. I know there's going to be some games tomorrow, games Wednesday, and games Thursday. We're going to try to capture as many as we can, and it's going to be in this format. Again, things still aren't 100% here. We are going to be making music. We might even be getting some music from an artist you all are familiar with. All depends on how things go. And furthermore, we're going to work on the intros, the screen end or stream ending scene, and all that stuff. So be on the lookout for that. Be sure to stay tuned because good stuff is going to be coming.
Yeah, we have our previous sets have always had, or our previous scenes have always had about 4 transitions.
Mm-hmm.
Right, like we had the metal mic, we had the
least.
Zoom 1, Zoom 2, and then a Luma wipe between the 2 scenes.
Yep.
This one consists of 9 transitions to make this actually flow from everything, which is kind of cool. But
is the music coming from Paco? Well, we're going to be getting a whole bunch of different music from various sources. And we're going to see which one sounds good. We're going to refine it and make sure we have the audio that we want. Because, again, we're trying to make everything that you see here our own.
Yeah, I don't think...
Going to check
the source. Just looking.
see if they're live yet.
But
they're not. Okay. Thank you, Ducky Don. Appreciate that. Is he going to sing it? I don't think you want that, Rob.
You know. No, Paco's not going to sing it.
I don't think you want it. But why don't we get into tonight's matchup? We have the Killa Bees going against Ninjas with Guns, the family. Now, we don't have a formal Ninjas with Guns, the family logo, so we're going with the one, the alpha one from the North American Firewall League scene. So hopefully that's the right one, but if anyone from Ninjas with Guns is watching or is watching the recording afterwards, please message Titch or myself and share that with us because we'd like to have the right logo. But why don't we talk a little bit about the rosters, and we can start off with the Killa Bees. So over on the Killa Bees, we have Skrock as captain. We have Killa Bee herself. We have Turtle. We have K24 Naughty, and we have Roofcock. Now, if you're not familiar with these guys, they've been in the scene for a while. I know them formerly from the North American Firewall League from season 1, when I actually had the honor of going up against them for the first time, and they are killer. I've been playing them in public, and every single time they just run through us. Very good people, very fun to play with, but very tough to go up against. So best of luck to the Killa Bees tonight. And now I send it over to Titch.
Hold on. Before you do that, I'm just gonna.
Oh, hold on. He's cropping me. He's fixing me because I need a lot of fixing.
Hold on. Was this the other way originally? No, this should be the other way.
Yeah, I think we were fine. I think you meant to flip.
Yeah, what the hell did I do? The center screen?
Yeah, that's fine. There you go.
I think I just need to crop her down. There we go.
All right. And
now it looks good. All right.
Now I send it over to Titch to talk about Ninjas with Guns, the family.
All right. So Ninjas with Guns, the family, we're going to have Caesar VR Gang on YouTube. He's going to be our perspective for tonight. So much thanks to him for sending us that link. We're going to have Tay, Dreamy Suave, Birds to Words, Shillings 1, Vamp 2 times, Jorker, and not currently eligible to play, but will be on the 9th, Daddy. Hopefully my audio is okay. I had to change my noise gate and it seems a little... It's hard to do some of this stuff without actually being live.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm apparently I'm good. But yes, that's going to be NWG, the family, up for tonight.
Now, NWG has a bit of a history. They started out as Ninjas with Guns, and then they came up with a second team, Black and White. And more recently, they also have a third team, Midnight Ops. So the family, I am assuming, without knowing the full story behind the scenes, they're actually unifying all three teams, some of the best members on each of those teams, and creating NWG, the family, which is kind of a cool story behind that. I'd really like to know what they got going on in the background and why the decision was made to unify everyone under one banner as they have. But maybe that's a story we can tell later. But do you have any predictions tonight on who you think is going to come out victorious?
If I were to take a guess, I would say Killa Bee is probably gonna walk away with the victory on this one. They're not gonna come out of it unscathed. So I would say if I'm gonna give it, so we remind me here, we have
8 matches.
8 matches, right?
Yep, and 2 maps per team.
8 matches, 2 maps per team. I'm gonna say they walk away with this one on a 5-3.
And 5-3. Okay, well, that's a little more unscathed than I thought you were going to predict. But knowing Ninjas with Guns history, if they are unifying and bringing together some of the best members on each of their team, I have a feeling they're going to do a little bit better than 3. I think there's a chance we could have a tie between them with 4-4. But if I were to pick an absolute winner, if I had to choose, I'd be with you. I'd lean on the side of Killa Bees, just knowing that I've played them, I've watched them perform, and they can go up against some of the best and perform absolutely wonderfully. So,
Grant, if you are interested in creating something, just shoot me a message afterwards, and we'll drop some stuff into our chat, and we'll take a look. As we're definitely open to the stuff. What's going on, Frankie?
Absolutely.
We got Art Pop in the chat now. Hello, Karen. Hello, Killer Cam. Cougar Hunter. Y'all talk about my team yet? What team? Are you even part of Pro League?
I mean, when you get up here on the big screen, we'll definitely talk about you. But speaking of teams, there are actually a lot this season. Originally re-registering, I was like, we came kind of in the middle of the pack last season, and I was pretty happy with our results. Granted, if if we had played a little bit more prior to the start of the season, we could have performed maybe a little bit better. But your team, the Scrub Squad and Rain, were definitely a dominating force. Everyone else, I feel like we competed against fairly well. But this season, we have a lot of really tough teams. Some of them actually coming over from the North American Firewall League, which is exciting to see. Teams such as Click Clack, which I just saw them go up against Old Dirty Gunners, and they are a force to be reckoned with. I'm super excited to see how the season's going to turn out, but I'm not. My team might look down on me on this, but I'm kind of worried about our prospects for the future.
Yeah, actually, talking about that, I want to just take a quick look at this here and kind of give people an idea of sort of what we're dealing with.
Yeah. It's a pretty intense list. Now, the list here that you see is not in any specific order because none of the matches have been played yet. So,
All right.
I'm going to keep an eye on whether or not these teams go live.
If you take a look, we see we got 12 teams this season. Holotips, Gentleman's Assassins Guild, Contact I'm Down, Chronic Mastigators, Rain, Click Clack, Scrub Squad, Sour Gummy Worms, Meat Pack, Looney Tunes, Killa Bees, and NWG the Family. But what else I do notice on this list too is I see that everybody has a logo with the exception of NWG and some chump team named the Sour Gummy Worms. I don't know. Apparently they can't figure out a logo. Who am I to say?
There technically is a logo. And it was submitted a little bit late. We were waiting on a return because what I had created was nowhere near as good as what someone else created. So it's going to be going in. In fact, I'm getting messages from Sean as we speak saying it's going to be going up. So
is he in chat?
No. He's in Discord.
Oh.
I had sent it to him earlier. So you guys should be seeing that soon.
Hey, Killer B, how's it going? Just waiting. Not a problem. Not a problem.
So I hope you all had a good Halloween. I don't know if did anyone in chat go out and do some trick-or-treating with their kids, nephews, nieces, or those that you actually sit or anything like that? I mean, Titch, did you guys do anything?
No, actually, we didn't actually take my daughter out this year. So my wife's birthday is actually Halloween. So my wife's birthday usually sort of like second to Halloween, especially when you have a kid. Like when it was us, it was a little bit of a different story. But now that we got a little one running around, it's usually more about Halloween, and then we come home and have birthday cake.
Mm-hmm.
So this year, with the state of the world, we just sort of got some stuff for Allie. And we just kind of hung out and had a little birthday thing. So she still gets her treats and her candy and stuff like that. But yeah, more of a hangout at home and watch a movie kind of night.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds nice. I noticed that there were some folks that went out in our neighborhood, but there really weren't many people out. I heard that some people were actually utilizing candy shoots. Have you heard of this? Yeah, I've
PVC
never
pipe.
heard of such thing. Yeah, just shooting it down into people's bags. Of course, I'd probably have some fun with that and smack a couple kids in the head with the candy, but we didn't go out either. Luke's way too young to even comprehend what he's doing or even appreciate it. So,
yeah,
I mean, there's that. And plus, we don't really need the candy, so we didn't buy any either. So, sorry for all the kids who were walking around my neighborhood, but maybe next year when COVID kind of settles down. And it looks like my brother actually took out some random kid.
I took out some random kid.
Yeah.
Like define took out. I feel like that start of the sentence needs some clarification here. Ducky Don, thank you for following. If we didn't already say that,
it's funny because that's a phrase I've said in the past many times. Like, what do you mean took him out? Like, is he dead? Like, what do you mean took him out?
You took him out. You ended his life. You took him to McDonald's. Like, What-
Oh my goodness, that's too
is
funny.
is this a Jesse B trucking kind of thing?
Oh God. You got to bring him up, huh? You got to bring him into this conversation.
Took out a random kid with a t-shirt gun. All right. Even Halloran, elaborate, please. I was gonna say something and I kind of lost my train. But yeah, Ducky Don, if we didn't say thank you for the follow, um, the ticker bar we have to update still. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try. Oh, I remember actually what I was gonna talk about after this one. So the ticker bar we're gonna update. It is going to list. So it will list this week's matchups of teams, and then week two it'll list week two's matchups of who's playing who, as well as the scores from the games of week one. So as they get uploaded into Gaming Synergy, we can take all the scores and everything off of there and drop them into here. So this should be every week. Realistically, we're gonna update every week. So scores from the previous week, matchups for the current. The other thing was my background. I don't know if anybody has noticed, but I seem to be a little less choppy than usual.
Yes, we can see your chair finally.
Yeah, you can actually see my chair. So I've had this conversation with Hank Eponymous. I've had it with Vong. I've had it with a Karen. I had it with somebody at work, and I've had it with Benny Vidiviki. And so NVIDIA has this broadcast app out. If you have an RTX 20 series card or up, since you're not using the actual ray tracing cores, they have a beta app which AI removes the background like free. I was like, and I kept telling people about it. I was like, you have to download it and actually try it. But yeah, I downloaded, tried it. I'm like, wow, this thing is actually amazing. Like the
Yeah, it takes out
software.
the whole physical production that's required. Like on my end, I have two photo lights and a huge green screen hanging from my back just to get balanced lighting. Um, and so like I have to use up floor space, and here you are with a camera that just it's gone.
God, yeah. There's a little bit of fuzziness occasionally,
Yeah, a little bit of
like
ghosting,
or
but
like a little bit, but I mean overall, like
come on.
considering I can't actually put a green screen up, and I bought a camera specifically that had the Chroma Cam software. Uh,
Mhm.
Knowing that you could use any cam if you have a graphics card that'll utilize it, can't believe
Yeah.
it.
And yeah, you're right, Timber. His chair matches the logo perfectly, which is kind of ironic.
Yeah, it even pulls the gray out, which is weird. It doesn't like it's actually gray, but it looks
It looks blue.
yeah, it looks blue. But I think that's more the background just sort of tricking your eyes in that way.
Hey, that's okay, man. We'll run with it. I mean, it's more than what my black chair can offer. You know.
So
Still not seeing them live. Just hold tight, folks. We'll get in there as soon as they go up.
yeah, if there's any ideas, yo, Hank Eponymous, what's going on, man? Yeah, if you
Yeah.
guys have any ideas for anything that you'd like to see, um, if we make a new set eventually, anything that you guys would like to do, then did you just get in here? Did you miss the entire first
He did.
43 minutes? You did.
Yeah, he
Good.
did. But
Good.
he's here now, and that's
So
all that matters. Hank has
he's
arrived.
here now, but I think we need to go through the things for him to see it a little bit here.
Roster set 1. Whoever's on the left gets this red seat.
I'm over here.
It's so descriptive. It was beautiful. Oh man.
No, honestly, Hank, go back and watch like the first like 20 minutes or whatever. When this is done, when you get a chance, do the intro. Yeah, no, it's funny you say that because the intro. I have my desktop audio muted, so yeah, it probably cut off a little bit of the intro. Let's see if I can.
All right, let's see if we can get it. And yes, even the audio.
And now, live from Amateur Hour International Studios, welcome to Amateur Hour Commentary. Please welcome your host.
That's so funny because even the audio there, dude, is Amateur Hour.
It's you know what? I spent a lot of work on that audio, but like it's like even that audio track was done. So the intro live coming to you live from Amateur Hour Studios. That's actually Timber, and I had him. I sent him sort of like the concept video, and I was like, "You got to do the recording because your voiceover is going to be much better than mine." So he did it, and then I just dropped his pitch a little bit, and it came out pretty good. But I'll show you real quick while we're waiting here.
Yeah, sorry about the wait, guys. Just waiting on these things to go live. In that ticker, we'll try, like Titch said, we're going to try to keep it as... Oh, she just went live.
Did it just go live?
Yeah, Killa did. We'll try to keep the ticker as updated as possible. At a minimum, we'll do it on a weekly basis, but Timber and I will try to keep that as up to date as possible.
Just yes. Oh, the hell,
Okay.
dude! Please. Dayton, are you there?
All right, so that's her logo, or not her logo, her VR. Okay.
So here is our,
and he's gone live too. Okay, they're both live.
There's our 3-dimensional studio there, Hank. But go back and watch the first 20 minutes to get the full walk around explanation.
Yep. But it's coming along. 2 new sources in there in chat for you.
I should be able to.
Yeah, I was hoping to as well, but it wasn't popping up. Bam. Okay, you're better than I am. Well done.
Got it.
All right. We are about to go in to our first round. It looks like we're going to be starting off on Office. Now, for those who do not remember, the scoring system is, so there's going to be 8 games. Both teams pick 2 maps to play, attack and defense. Each win is a point. If your team gets an ace, that's an additional point. So you could get a total, what was it, of 4 points, right?
4 points per game.
Yeah, because each win is a 3, right? Is 3 points? I'm trying to remember.
Yes.
Yeah, each win is 3 points, and then an ace gets you an additional point.
Yes, that's correct.
But we're going to just keep track of the wins and the number of aces. That makes it a little bit easier to comprehend and understand. So for every Titch, I believe you're going to do the number and then in parentheses the aces.
Yeah, so it'll be number, like match, wins, and then in brackets any team aces that go along with it.
So that's how it's going to be. So if you are curious as to what the score is, just multiply that first number that's not in parentheses by 3, and then every number in the parentheses is just another point, and you can get your score. So speaking of maps, it looks like they're going to be going to Office first. What other maps do you think we're going to see?
So this is so Pro League is interesting in the way of you have very limited picks, right? So you only have 2 picks. So since the invite went out to Killa Bees, I'm assuming ninjas are probably going to be on the defensive.
To start, actually, yeah, I think no. Right, the host.
No, Killa Bees on defensive right now.
Oh, okay.
Is she?
So I'm guessing host gets to decide. Is that what it is? Whether they attack or defend?
Oh no, she's attacking. No, she is defending.
No, it says defending.
Yeah, she is defending. Okay. So I'm not sure who's mapping. I have to go back. I don't remember how it decides.
Yeah, we'll have to.
I think it's. If I recall, like host comes in, and then the other team picks the map, but then the host team gets to choose whether they're attacking or defending, if I recall. It's been weeks since we played, so I'd have to go back and read up on it. But yeah, so because it has you're limited, very limited on your map picks. Your map picks have to be pretty strategic.
Mm-hmm.
So if this is an NWG pick, I would see Killa Bees going for something like. I picture them being, you know what, I say this, I'd like to see Docs, but I really think they would actually pick Docs. I think
Do you
Killa
think you see
Bees.
them?
Yeah, I think I could see them picking Docs and District. If I were to pick two, I think that's those ones they would pick. Seeing Office tells me that we're probably going to see an Embassy or something like that style out of NWG. But
Yeah, Killer Bees, I can see if they had picked Office, that makes sense, but I can also see them picking District. Ninjas with guns, I see more of a containment type of gameplay coming from them. Along with, I'd have to agree with you on the Docs part.
yeah, it would be kind of cool to see something like that.
But here we go, moving into our very first round, starting off on Office with Killer Bees on defense, not getting the spawn that they probably wished they would have gotten, but nonetheless, they are setting up formation just outside of ping pong table. And please let us know about the audio, folks.
Yeah, I'm making adjustments now.
They're above our head, guys.
I think they're all holding downstairs. I can put also concussion to them. Can you cover us?
Yeah,
All three of them are all heavy on the far side stairs. Yeah. Looking at the stairs like they're setting shit up. I know this.
I will go to Naughty.
Go down the middle stairs and bust them.
What are you aiming at? The staircase?
Oh yeah.
We're just gonna have win or lose. We're
Name
gonna
labels. All right. Sec. I'll just slash
So
something.
Killer Bee's posting up right now in the middle of the lobby. Don't worry, we're gonna get the labels up there again. This is all work in progress, so just bear with us.
Even though I think I have everything covered, I don't.
Yeah, there's just so many little facets. But Killer Bee is holding up in the middle, or just outside the middle of the lobby, aside from ping pong table. And right now, NWG, knowing where they're posted up, and unfortunately where the firewall is, it's kind of a bad spawn for them to approach on.
Two down those stairs, two down these stairs. We gotta shoot across.
But what's the point of taking a laptop? We don't got the firewall. We have to shoot them.
Just slowly make our way up top. We don't have to rush or anything.
Alright, stairs on me.
You gotta find them. Hold on. Why not these stairs by birds? No, because they're watching. Yeah, those are the stairs you want to go down. Two and two. Two on that one, two on this one.
Alright, Birds, you got Eagle Eye?
Quick. He's got.
Can you?
Yeah, I already seen it. They're down there, baby. Here, yeah. I'm gonna get on it. Me and you, Dream. We're gonna take the long. Let me get on it. I'll get on it, guys. Okay. This is a tough. That's a good verse because I got it.
Dreamy Suave going down.
Can you help him stretching?
It's two in the, no. There's stairs to my left.
I know, but I thought they would have.
He shot my foot. It's okay. I think our best bet's to go down the middle stairs. Okay.
Yeah, middle stairs.
I'm gonna watch these two guys. There's two watching those stairs.
They survived.
Tay taking the lead for NWG, moving down those lobby stairs. They don't have any other path to take. At this point, they have to go get the firewall, and unfortunately, it's right in line of fire.
Yep.
Of
all
Killer
schools
Bees.
Coming down main stairs. I've seen at least three. One's a ninja.
Dreamy Suave already having gone down once.
I could put smoke and get us in the S if you want.
All right. Sorry about that.
Shots fired. Scrock getting it down on Burst of Word. Smoke goes out, trying to get the revive, but is struggling to do so. Naughty this time downing him. One more time, Burst of Word is eliminated. Tay getting the revive, and he sprints back up the stairs. They don't want to lose him too soon.
I don't think they. Wait.
Yeah, I'm still gonna drop the jammer just for backup. Gotcha.
Get his ass.
They're coming for me.
Killer Bee ran upstairs trying to get a bit of a flank there, and now she's retreating back up down to her team. She's got to be careful of the flank herself, as NWG was in pursuit.
Hey, I said just hold of us soon, dude.
Yeah.
And then some people.
She got out just in time. They're running down the clock. Killer Bees Not getting an elimination yet, but definitely playing defense well, forcing NWG to make indecisive moves. And right now they're just running the clock.
I got 2. Let's triple fire. Listen, take all the time in the world. 1, 2, 2.
1 minute, 15 seconds.
See? Here, I got a couch right here. Guys, see, you can get down the stairs. You can get down the stairs, like at least down the bottleneck. Come down the bottleneck of the stairs.
Taking bullets.
Dream, yes, y'all gotta dream.
Hey, Turtle, just listen. They probably gonna try to end up having to push us up. You probably just clean them up
Making the decision to go down the back stairs there. Sneaking around the corner. Scroff downing Birds of Word and getting the elimination. That was the 3rd time he went down. Dreamy Suave going down by K24 Naughty. Tay also going down, and
Caesar go down.
Last one's in my stairs.
now Caesar's pushing in, but he gets quickly dropped by Killa B. And the Killa B is getting the first victory, and I believe even an ace. For all those subscribed, throw aces up in chat in celebration. And a very good first hold by the Killa Bees here on Office in our first round of tonight's match.
Mm-hmm.
Totally forgot about the points thing. It's like such an incentive.
It's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah, you got so much to do. Paco's
Paco's gonna hate
have
me,
a
man.
Nightmare, dude.
Raptor, you think Raptor, you think when you were learning production, take everything that I told you and just throw it out the window because I've completely changed the game up.
By the way,
Hey,
sweet
so we know that
merchandise.
from now
Go
on.
check it
If
out.
we're in the
Oh,
classroom, go
I
straight
showed you guys this
downstairs, take
before,
those steps.
but it's a different one. I got a new item to show you guys.
I never knew that until today. No, usually the
I'm trying to
firewall's
fill out
upstairs,
my
usually,
studio
we
set
would
right
look
now,
at it.
and I showed you guys a pillow before of our industrial banner, and now I have the Amateur Hour logo that you guys once saw in the previous builds and themes
Thank you.
on the pillow, and I'm loving it, dude. It's slick, it's nice, and it matches. I mean, my couch down here is black, and this is just now a memory. We're probably not gonna use this as our background anymore, but pretty sweet.
No.
If you guys like this stuff, really good quality. I'm really liking it. It's a good canvas material, good print, nice and solid. It doesn't feel like it's gonna rub off or weather out anytime soon. If you're interested, go check out our merch store. There's a whole bunch of cool stuff on there.
Links all down below or in the Discord. There is a merch section in the Discord.
Yep.
I'm
All our
B2,
links are
C4.
below. Boy, that's convenient. The only
Congrats.
thing I didn't do tonight, though, was set up a poll, which I did say I'm going to get better at. But
Oh,
you
right.
know, words are only words. It's the action that counts, right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Let me fix
Oh, you're
this.
fine.
Okay.
You're fine.
This is getting used to.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. There's so many more scenes. So there, Killa Bees had a really strong defensive hold. Now, usually people don't like getting the ping pong table because they are forced into that position that we found them in. They held it incredibly well, but it's not impenetrable. I've seen many teams go down while trying to defend from there, and fortunately for the Killa Bees, they stacked up well and watched the flank and were able to actually get an ace on that round. So unfortunate for Ninjas with Guns, but Killa B coming out strong in the very first round.
Yeah, so now we're going to have NWG see how they are going to fare up on the defensive. So let's head on in.
That transition is growing on me. Oh, and we see an exact replication here of the last round, except now NWG on the defense, and it looks like they're splitting up to going up the stairs, but cautiously doing so. Birds to Word going down, a couple impacts coming in. And there's a double elimination with a nice grenade by Scrock. That's always a dangerous pursuit. Coming up from behind, Killa Bees getting dropped. Now it's a 2v2. Tay getting credit for those eliminations.
I downed them both.
Timer.
Scrock saving his team and getting the revives, getting Naughty back up.
They know, they don't play the
Laptop's
game.
open for an easy hack.
said left, so I thought he meant
And though not an ace, Killa Bee's coming out swinging
That was.
as if they've been here before, getting another victory,
Expecting that.
increasing the score now 2-0 with one ace.
I was
A lot quicker than I thought we would have seen there on that round. No, Skulls, it is not Stitch. It's actually a nice print, but it's not one of those elevated prints. You know what I'm saying? It's you know how sometimes it's kind of like a stick-on kind of print. It almost feels like it's like a stick-on tattoo almost. It's not like that. It's actually in the fabric. It's stained into the fabric, which is really cool. So it's not going to peel away or anything. The only thing that might happen is if you wash it a bunch of times, it might fade after maybe 100 or so washes, but I can't imagine you washing a pillow 100 times, especially if it's for decorative purposes. I mean, that's what I'm going to be using it for. What's up, Naughty Boy?
I agree. Naughty is awesome.
Yeah, he really is. Have an epic pillow fight and obviously drink some Rays. Rays energy.
Did you drop
Literally
the?
chicken head.
When I asked you to, did you drop the Pro League Twitch?
I did.
Did you?
I can do. Yeah, I can do it again.
I really wasn't paying attention to chat like I normally was because.
You're doing the production end too. So
Oh man,
no worries there, dude.
you want to change your prediction? I'm gonna stick with my prediction.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens. Everything can change.
Yeah, with the number of matches that we've seen, despite how it starts, things can flip on a dime. Like they can change so rapidly. Because we also have to take in consideration some teams are much stronger on certain maps and weaker on others. And who knows, maybe ninjas with guns are not as strong on office as they are maybe on embassy or district or even containment. But time will tell. Anything can happen. I remember watching your team talk with Hank, and he reminded us all of that match between Meat Pack and Resistance and how they came back from what everyone assumed to be a loss.
Yeah, I can say that my squad's been up like 4-0 and then completely shit the bed.
You're crying pillow? Really, Rob? Okay. Well, I got 2 of them, so.
Cinderella's trying to lure me with one. Oh, hit me with it. Sorry, misread that. Let's go.
So who here in chat has been playing Post 15 and what do you think of it? I kind of like the setup. I with the lobby as it is right now, I'm surprised I got to it so late. But then again, maybe I'm not so surprised. I really like the little details they added. Not only did they have the spider dropping down in front of your face mask, but they added fog. They added pumpkins and a whole bunch of skeletons for the crew and bat decorations and stuff. It's kind of cool. But the map itself is wonderful. I absolutely love it. We were playing with Jesse, and he said that you guys were working hard on a bunch of different maps. Didn't let any details slide, but he says you guys are really liking Post 15. Is that true?
Hey man, whatever Jesse says goes. And if you're in the know, you know. But it looks like they had picked
Captain,
Embassy.
my captain.
Oh, Captain, my Captain. So it does look like they have gone and picked Embassy. So we are going to head on in here as soon as I learn to do my job.
And Killa Bee starting off on defense, probably getting one of the most favored positions, spawn points. That's what I'm looking for. Brain's not working at the moment. Getting the passport office.
Do whatever you want with these doors, yeah.
So if you know the spawns well enough, you know exactly where NWG is coming from. They're moving in towards the balcony area that is just opposite the conference room.
And Karen knows, and Karen's having a good laugh.
Which one y'all want to close? I'll close this one after.
Can I close this one, guys? Please?
Yeah.
Yeah, so pretty nice setup on the defensive here. This is a great spot. NWG, on the other hand, they're going to start heading down here through above the kitchen stairs, I guess, or cafeteria stairs.
Yeah, at this point, they got to know where the killer bees are set up and immediately wishing that there was a different defensive spawn.
I miss Paco.
Chucking smoke out to cover his movement. Well-placed smoke, getting across safely. Caesar now the only one of NWG across that hall. It's unfortunate you have to wait. I want to say waste. I think waste is the appropriate term here. You're kind of wasting your smoke there just to get across the hall.
Yeah, but I mean, you can still get up the stairs and go down and around. I mean, if you need, I mean, you know it. Till the bees aren't going to push out. They're going to hold this spot. So rather than running by, I mean, the doors are closed now, so it doesn't really matter. But even still, one person running up those other stairs, coming around through the upper sales area, coming down.
Yeah, much easier and safer route rather than chucking the smoke and trying to cross that way. C4 blown, grenades chucked out, but just hitting the crossbar there of the door frame.
Naughty getting it down on Dreamy Suave. Turtle going down.
Killa
Grenades
B
being
getting
thrown.
a multi-elimination there.
And that's who's left.
Tay,
Oh, Tay.
remaining member of NWG, who decided to take an alternative route and seemingly the smarter route, now has a whole Killa B team to go up against, who are still posted up in the passport office.
Philippines.
Welcome, Darth Nair. Thank you so much for tuning in and already chucking up those early aces. A prediction that has a good potential of coming true.
Who's won? Somebody's
No, that's naughty.
tell me when they push. When somebody's gonna
Nobody's moving. Nobody's moving. They're in the bank.
You gotta get the frags in that room, bro. You might wanna-
Love it, Ducky Don.
Philly getting a tag on Tay there.
Tight still. Hold there and waste time.
come on now.
They're pushing out here. Run the
That is
risk
cool.
of losing an ace. Naughty chucking grenades, getting the elimination on Tay with a quick 1-2, extending their lead now, making the score 3-0 with 2 aces. That is another ace for the Killer Bees. Chuck them up in chat. Nader with the prediction. Well played, Killer Bees. NWG already falling fairly far behind, as Killer Bees now have 11 points in totals. NWG still sitting at 0. But of course, like I said before, anything can happen. It is now their chance to play defense on Embassy. And if they are lucky, like, I don't want to say as lucky as they were on offense, but if things turn out to be the same, they're going to get the same defensive spawn point.
Yeah, very good hold by Killer Bees there. But probably that's just one you want on Embassy. You know, that's
Yeah.
definitely it's one of the top ones. I think the only one better than that is arguably the sales pen upstairs.
The what?
The sales pen upstairs. It's got
Sales
the two
pin?
double door pen PEN sales
Oh,
pen.
pen. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. Not what I thought I heard. Glad I asked for clarification.
You know, you drive me insane sometimes.
You're welcome.
So this is the other great thing about this. The other great thing about this scene is we have an agreement. Whereas if I were to say transition to I don't know this scene here, so he's not allowed to talk because this is my scene. So if at any point he gets too annoying and loud and obnoxious, I can just transition over, and now you and I can have a heart-to-heart chat. So chat, level with me. What's going on? What's new and exciting? All right, we'll bring him back.
Oh, that's perfect.
We can have some fun with this.
Yeah, it's gonna be great, man. I'm loving it.
See, Drywall loves it. He's like, Jesus. Look, he's like, glad to see you. Just you, he meant.
Yeah, the exact. I mean, that was not coincidental whatsoever.
All right, so we're gonna go into NWG now on the defensive. Let's see where they're gonna end up.
See, there we go. Thank you, Drywall, dude.
What did he say?
He
Glad
said,
to see you.
you, Wolf.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
only saying
exactly.
that. He's only saying that to be nice.
I know, but you know, people say nice things when I'm here. It's when I'm gone that you know. But here we go, and just as I predicted, we have the same exact spawn. NWG holding defense in the passport room. 2 maps in a row. This is great. I love seeing them compete and defend the same exact location. It really speaks to, you know, a little bit of the fairness associated with it, because now they both have the best potential for winning with this defensive spawn. It looks like the Kill Bees are taking a similar route that NWG did when they were on attack.
I think they'll be using like doubling up on their C4 and stuff. I'm gonna
I'm looking to see them. No, the doors are open. Weird ways. I think they might be over here, the C4.
But now they're split up 2 and 2.
The opposite direction of this door.
It's like Killa and Naughty pairing up with Turtle and Scrock on the opposite side of the hall.
Yeah, watch the other door.
So many minor tweaks I have to do.
Yeah,
The score
it's
was
coming together.
Yeah.
We ain't got smoke, do we?
Trying to draw fire is Naughty and Turtle. Get them to waste their ammo just a little bit, but NWG playing it safe, only using 1 grenade at this point, and also getting a tag. I'm not sure if it was on Naughty or Turtle, but both still alive and well.
Oh wait, did you see Flip did 210 bits?
I did not. Thank you, Flip, for the 210 bits 22 minutes ago.
let me go first, okay? Probably doing this thing.
Got you.
The C4 person
I
came
don't
from this
know
side
what side
originally
he's on,
though,
let me
so I don't
see.
know
Hold on,
if
let me
people
see if I
have
can try to get
C4.
past.
Could be seeing a little bit of red peeking around the corner, trying to get her laser down into the teller booth. While Turtle and Scrock start working their way around the other hall. Killa going down. Naughty getting the revive. Caesar credited for that down. She escapes narrowly with her life.
What was that?
And now retreating to recover some of that health. Naughty now goes down. Finding that cover fire was Killa. Again, another survival
Okay. The guy in the
for the Killa. All members still up, but that's 1 down each. You need to be careful so as not to go down 2 more times.
He's not anymore though.
NWG sitting comfortably where they are. Doesn't look like Caesar really has
on where?
to do very much except aim through that teller booth.
Be the right.
The right door.
You know what I don't like about this map position though?
What?
I don't see him though. Watch it.
As a left-handed person, the windows are in the wrong spot.
I'm out of
Well,
bullets.
fair enough. Fair enough. And there's actually quite a few left-handed players in the game.
Try something different.
I can go there, nothing.
Right now, Killa if they can lob a grenade towards that doorway, they, you know, have an opportunity to at least down or potentially even eliminate Dreamy Suave, who's sitting there in the door.
Looks like Naughty's now going around for the other side.
Wow, Killa able to just walk across the hall easily there. And she's already been down twice, so she's got to play it safe here.
I can't get it impact.
What's that? How much
I'm
am I
red
get?
as well.
I'm red as well.
Alright, so take cover.
That's usually what I have to do, Walzer. It's just, you know, I'd rather be behind the glass. And she pushes, throws a grenade.
Now,
Gets
getting
the
a hit,
elimination. Dreamy Suave goes down.
What a throw.
I got one down. It's two left in there.
There's an even trade there between Naughty and Tay. Scrock going down.
One left up, struck down.
I know, I don't have a dart.
Yeah, just wait it out.
I have 5 bullets.
Killa B concussed a lot there, trying to get Scrock up, but she doesn't have a dart. She's forced to retreat.
She's out of ammo.
Oh no, she's in terrible position here.
Gets a manual revive. Oh my god.
Push in fast as you can. 20 seconds.
Scrock leading the way, avoiding those proximity mines, and Killa B picking it up and
No
surviving and
way.
getting the heck, no way!
Yeah, right.
Oh my god.
You gotta be
Get out of
kidding me.
here.
Fuck, they had instant karma. Oh my
Oh, did he?
gosh. Yeah.
Oh,
That actually just happened?
Holy shit. Oh my god, if they had a jammer, I don't know what the...
I'm not saying anything because I literally have a look of shock on my face.
Yeah, hold on. Just hold that look for a second. I'm almost done.
Like, how?
Yeah, that was
She had no ammo, got a revive from probably a good 1.5 feet away from Scrock. Scrock stands up, doesn't get shot at, runs in, shoots through the teller booth, and gets 2 downs and eliminations. All the while, Killa B's picking up a downed enemy's gun, narrowly escaping an instant karma proximity mine. I don't clip that.
are we just gonna call Killa B for MVP or
Yeah, flat out, because we have to remember her status at that point. Not only was she out of ammo, she was already down twice, and she was seeing red when she was in the doorway. She was pinching herself into the corner of that door frame, just out of line of sight of NWG, getting close just enough to get the revive on Scrock, who then didn't die, and she still runs in and gets the hack. I mean, you couldn't have painted a more heroic scene than that.
yeah, I don't know, man.
Wow. I mean, wow.
Yeah, so going back to chat, 100% that's fair. Teach makes sense. You know, I just want to feel like I could be a window guy if I wanted to. I can't because I gotta hold my gun and I don't get to do the glass thing. British special ale.
Oh, nice. Going back to your native roots, I see.
No, because it was brewed here.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
So it's false advertising.
It's definitely false advertising. Actually, you know what?
They're selling you Dirty Creek water then.
Yeah, Hyde Park Brewery, Toronto.
Yeah, she did get a nice grenade kill too. Rob makes a good point. You know, she blitzed when the attention was at the other hall, and she was able to get a nice grenade throw, downing Dreamy Suave early on, making it a 4v3. But the position that NWG had was so dominating that they were able to get eliminations on their other two team members, Naughty and Turtle, and it left Scrock and Killa alive. But I mean, you couldn't have asked for like a more epic situation for the Killa Bees. And Karen says that is why she is the Killa Bee. Without a doubt, that is an incredible performance that I dare her to replicate. Is all I'm saying, because holy cow, man.
Yeah, I didn't actually get to see what map we're going to next.
I didn't either. I'm still in shock.
We weren't paying attention. So it's going to be a surprise for all of us. Yeah, so I know we've gone down to 1, but I think with the 1 being bigger, I think it makes it a little bit easier to see things. So,
oh, it's much better.
Yeah,
yeah, it's much better than the 2 screens that we originally had.
So,
all right, we're on district.
Okay, so far, 2 of my picks are correct.
As per usual.
My score might not be correct. I am from England. Yes, that is correct.
So NWG going to the end of the long, narrow way, peeking across, making sure they don't see any Killa Bees pushing up, which, from our perspective, we can see there are a couple posted up at the end of the street and settling back a little bit into the alleyway there, which isn't a bad idea. Turtle on Eagle Eye, providing his team intel. And what I like about their setup currently is they have a way of dropping back and still surviving. They have room to move, which is important. And I've seen Creme Brulee do this, and other teams like ODG do this. They post up at the center of the map to apply that pressure early on, get shots fired, slow the other team's momentum forward, and then retreat back to the laptop if they need to.
Yeah. Currently, Bird's the word. It's making some shots down. It's like Tay's actually already moved up through Sniper Alley. We'll discuss my leaving and staying in Canada or not going to England. We'll discuss that after, but keep it coming. It's fine. I'll answer every one of your statements. Don't you worry.
So Tay and Caesar moving up closer to mid, taking their time. They don't want to get caught in the crossfire. Dreamy Suave and partner up near the construction site at the top.
Slow creep up by NWG.
Kilby's holding tight at the back wall and the back alley, just at the end of the road. It looks like Turtle's sitting closer towards the back alley to prevent a flank, or at least provide intel should a flank come their way.
Grenade.
Ooh, grenades coming out towards Caesar.
I can't move.
Just under 2 minutes left. NWG has made it at least halfway towards the laptop, but they still have a whole Killa Bee team to go through. And right now they are focused on the parking lot. And not a lot of movement forward from here.
Ooh, good grenade bounce there off the wall.
Birds of War going down by Skrock. Now it's a 4v3. Dreamy Swabby downing Skrock. He'll be there for the revive. Nice grenade down the alley. Not picking up a kill there, but at least forcing the retreat. Poor Caesar seeing a lot of red, bleeding Tay pushing into the parking lot, making their way back around towards the market.
Get with me. Get with me.
Yeah, okay. I'm watching that. Yeah, you look good. Oh, yeah, they're all there. Don't go there. They're back in that store, so I guess.
One in the market.
Killa Bee getting tagged there. Running to safety as Naughty providing the cover. Still 4v3. Tay, Dreamy, and Caesar split up a little bit here.
There's three together behind the wall in the back, and they're back there. They're watching.
Don't have a dart, and I'm out of impact.
30 seconds left.
I'm sorry. One.
No options at this point. Kamikaze attack right here. Caesar trying to get a couple of downs. Naughty downing him. Dreamy going in for the revive, but quick eliminations with a few grenades there. Trying to get Naughty up. Oh, and coming from behind. Tay getting some eliminations there. Trying to go in for the hack, but is unable to get it. And they lose another round, but what a push. If only they had implemented that strategy a little bit sooner, they could have gotten the laptop.
Yeah, Killa Bee is just barely scraping that one by, just coming down from a matter of time.
Playing it smart, though. Playing it smart. Wasting the time. Doing exactly what that initial strategy was supposed to do. Keep them at bay. Keep them at midfield. And then drop back to a laptop. That provides you a lot more cushion to retreat and waste a lot of their time. So very well played by the Killa Bees. Not an ace this time around, but extending their lead now, making it 5-0. And Titch, I leave it to you to answer back to chat here.
Yeah. So you know, as a an a British person, realistically, I mean, we kind of own Canada, so it's like I have a higher right, you know, the bloodline really to be here, as opposed to some others. Um, let's see what else we got. Send them to the States. The U.S. doesn't want them. I don't want you either. That's totally fine. I'm okay with this deal.
Feelings are mutual.
I actually was pro building the wall. You guys wanted to keep us out. We wanted to do the same, so that's totally fine. Um, maybe Brazil. Brazil is a beautiful country. I'd sacrifice some internet if to go to Brazil. What else we got?
Something about Australia in here.
Australia. Yeah, Australia would be cool. You know what? Maybe I'll learn to surf. I'm totally fine with this. And apparently Jesse found another scrub. Turns out he lives in the same city as Jesse, so that's pretty cool. I hope you're not planning on meeting him. Actually, you know what? Jesse, yes, you should definitely meet strange men from the internet. 100%. Just, yeah, 100%. You know the wall wasn't in Canada, right? Well, you guys are going to build the wall to the south. Canada was going to pay for the wall to the north. Europe was actually going to pay for your eastern wall, and then we were getting Australia and all of the Asian countries to pay for the western wall, and then we were all actually going to split on the dome. Be done with it.
On the dome? What? Who were you gonna dome?
Just on the States.
Oh my god!
Mexico was going to pay for the southern one. We were going to pay for the north. Europe pays for the eastern one. Asia and Australia pay for the western one. Then we all split on the dome. And
oh my god! Our pop can't wait to play against the Scrub Squad. What's up, Ghost Howard? How are you doing? We're doing well, man. We are showcasing our new setup. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm really liking it. It's much easier on the eyes. It's harder for production. But you know, with every new scene that we come up with, it takes some getting used to. So you know, best of luck to Titch. That's why he's not really talking too much. He's focusing on the transitions and stuff. But yeah, Aborigines, I think, is the correct term there, Cinderella. But I'm interested. What tribe are you native to?
I'm confused as to how she doesn't know what she would refer herself as. That's what I'm confused about.
Because, well, why would they refer to themselves as Aborigines?
Well, just like in general, like Aboriginal. Yeah, I guess in Canada we kind of use Aboriginal.
Oh, your family still says Indian?
Or a specific. Yeah, I don't know. Some people refer to them as the specific tribes or what have you. But it looks like we are heading on in. So let's check out on NWG. See where they end up. Actually, they end up in the parking lot.
That's not a bad spot. I mean, you have these narrow alleys, which can cause some choke points, easy grenade kills, but you set it up and defend it right. They should be okay. Killa Bees making their way to the right side of the parking lot from NWG perspective. Coming around the back, Killa Bee already tagging a member of NWG, forcing them to retreat and regroup. Turtle creeping down the red stairwell. Always a risky maneuver.
Oh, wrong transition. That's two.
Someone might be in that middle hallway thingy. see mine.
Jimmy Suave chilling on Eagle Eye right now, providing intel to his team. Killa Bees moving in onto the parking lot, trying to get an angle on that jammer.
Maybe at that door, yeah.
Hold on, I just couldn't see it.
Got this hallway door open.
Right where my shit was. He knew right where my shit was.
Up or something.
See, where you at? See.
I'm good.
Ooh, narrowly escaping that proximity mine concussion combo, but
Is it in the store?
she's a bit drunk right now.
I'm coming.
Nice, right, hits him. Oh, you know what? I think
They know exactly where the jammer is, they just can't get to it.
plank right here. It's on his door.
Yeah, right behind that door there.
Oh, you got it.
They got the
they
jammer,
got it.
getting the hack, and now they're on defense. NWG now on the offense. This is not a position they want to be in. Their best opportunity here is to lob a couple of grenades over, hope for a couple of quick kills so that they can move in.
Ammo, please, just by your feet.
Yeah.
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 Thank you.
I am red.
Okay.
He's there. He's there. Watch it.
Yeah, I got you.
He's there at the door.
There's the word. Leading the charge here, Killa Bee and Naughty going down along with Turtle, and NWG pushing in with force and getting the win.
99%, guys. Sorry.
Quickly dropping the Bees and getting their first victory this evening, and I think it was an ace. We'll have to wait for the screen to come up. Confirm.
I'll have to confirm on that one. Do you make this stuff up as you're going along? Can we be more specific? Some things yes, some things no. I need context here. Simpsons did the dome. That's true. Simpsons movie.
It was
did
not
the
an
dome.
ace.
They did get one kill.
They lost Tay, but still a win nonetheless. And they have one more map to go as we enter our last two rounds of the evening. So far, Killa Bees coming out as a dominating force already in the first match of this Season 8 Pro League. Exciting stuff. You know, I'm still reminiscing, looking back, and kind of enjoying the memory of Killa Bee's performance on Embassy. I mean, that was just incredible. I can't wait to go back, clip it. That's definitely going to be saved and probably used in some sort of trailer at some point. If not, just a nice little memorabilia there.
Oh, our pop is there. Titch can't wait to play against Scrub Squad. Yeah, we recently ran into Art Pop, and she was giving us hell.
She always does. She's such a solid player, man. She's so solid. Who was it? I was speaking with. Was it you, Skulls, or was it Timber? I was talking to someone on the team about her and how well she performs, or maybe it was Jesse. I don't know. It was someone we were playing with last night, and we're just talking about like her. What she does incredibly well and why she's so successful in playing this game. And granted, like, she's an amazing shot, but she's also got some really cool tactics under her belt that she pulls out on certain maps, and you know, she just knows how to play the game. She's got the mechanics down solid.
Yeah. Ghost Howard also in the chat says, "Hey guys, how's it going, everyone?" Oh, good. Ghost Howard, thank you for stopping in. Much appreciated. Welcome to the stream.
If you guys are at all interested in checking out our socials and you're not already a part of them, we do have a Discord, we do have a Facebook group page, and we do have our own website. The website has access, it gives you access to everything that we've got going on, from our Twitch, our Discord, our YouTube, our Facebook, our merch store, our blog posts. It gives you access to everything. So if you're interested in checking out what we got going on over there, it also kind of gives you an idea of who we're partnered with, who we're kind of working with, and it gives you a little summary of who we are, where we're coming from, and what we bring to the table when it comes to amateur hour broadcasting. So thank you everyone who has already joined, who has already participated and engaged in our community. Without you, we wouldn't be here. So thank you for being part of the family. It's always great to have so many of you and chat with you guys.
What's my OnlyFans account? Yeah. I can't. That's separate. You want that? You got to message me. I don't promote that here. Slide into my DMs, Frankie, and we'll talk.
And if you guys are interested, we do have a sponsor through Rep Sports. Raise Energy is a fantastic energy drink. I used to showcase it behind me, but I had to move it for obvious reasons. But I have had every flavor. Oh, here we go. I have had every flavor. I thoroughly enjoy every flavor. And what's nice is we have a promo code that actually gives you 15% off. So if you're interested in energy drinks, if you're a Monster drinker or you like Red Bull or any variant thereof, check out Raise Energy. Link in the panels below, and use our promo code AHC at checkout to get yourself 15% off.
So does look like we are heading back in. That was a quick transition I didn't mean to do, but it was the right one, and that's what matters.
Hey!
Yeah.
Yes, the pillow is pet friendly.
There is also, for some unknown reason, pet sweaters on our merch store.
Yes, absolutely, because I have 2 dogs, and I know that there are people in our community who have pets themselves. They are universal for dogs and cats. So go ahead and check those out. I am going to be updating the store, hopefully sometime soon, but right now I'm in job transition, so I'm trying to keep myself as not busy as possible.
Timber, thank you for the 33 bits. Much appreciated as we are moving into post 15. This is not one that we had suggested.
No, but I'm absolutely glad to see it.
All right, so a reposition from Killa B squad here, moving upstairs.
Just above the podium room. Really good spot to hold.
If you have a C4, we could pop that door. You don't even have to.
Want to see Wolf put a sweater on a cat? I'd pay to see that. I'd pay to see you wrestle a cat trying to put a sweater on it.
I don't even pick up cats.
Actually, I've got a cat that'll probably like eat you. So yeah, I want to see you put a sweater on my wife's cat.
Look, I'm used to being around Mancoons, but I don't pick up cats. I'm just throwing it out there. I can at least stand being in the same room as them now. So you'd have to pay a lot, Karen, to see that one happen. You got one for your dragon? Oh, man. I don't know.
How big is your dragon?
If it's the size of a chihuahua, it'll fit. It looks like NWG is trying to breach the defenses of Killa Bees, who are holding down the fort.
With a C4 on this door right here. I need a C4 on the door.
Everybody being so quiet.
Nigga, what?
What a C4! What a C4 placement!
Missed opportunity by Dreamy Suave.
Oh
god. Fortunately, I think he's got another one, or at least he's working on the door jam right now to try to break it down.
That was hilarious.
I think Caesar's response was even better. Door jam gone. Jimmy Suave ready to open it to allow Caesar to let loose there.
Man, wait, Dream, wait. Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna give you the signal to pop that door.
And I'll just let you know if they push
You're gonna
him
pop the
outside.
door. You're gonna pop the door, and you're gonna step back. All right? Wait, not yet.
For it. 8. Wait for it. Wait for
we go.
it. Go!
Free firing. Not making a movement here. Dreamy Suave getting to the other side of the door. Avoiding the grenades is Caesar. Dreamy getting shot in the back by Killa. Unable to get the revive. Dreamy has been eliminated. Now it's a 4v3. Opening that door was probably a bad choice, but bit of a missed opportunity there. Killa still holding strong. Upper section of this map. And Caesar going down at the hands of Naughty.
Alright, I gotta stay with you, Tay.
Hold on, I gotta get up too. We gotta go through the same. We gotta go.
See, guys, what do you guys think?
My staircase. Yeah, coming up the stairs.
How would you approach this? This is a tough spot.
With no fear.
Okay, Bird.
Don't give them the satisfaction of seeing the fear in your eyes.
Okay, say there's one.
Killa seeing a lot of red.
All
Wow, what a headshot.
four on the left, bro. They're all four to the left.
Maybe.
Why did my shit go right?
He's trying to lure me to.
They're starting to pop out.
She should have been dead.
Guys, there's C4 or nothing on those doors.
They're all
Get an ace,
coming to
get
pop
an ace.
out.
Tay with 30 seconds left. He's got to make a move here. At least get one elimination to take a point away from the Killa Bees.
Blind
Okay.
fire.
Out downstairs.
You have any nades? Throw it behind the door if you can.
Naughty
Running
game
out of
deal.
time. It doesn't matter anyway, as time's run out.
Defending.
Killa extending their lead, making it now a score of 6-1 with 3 aces. Chuck those aces up in chat. As Killa are taking it home, we got one more round this evening. We'll be heading back to post 15, and NWG will be up next on defense.
Parker, you in chat? I can't wait for you to come back and play with this. That way I don't
He's
have
not
to do
coming
it.
back this week, is he?
No, Paco's going to be gone now for a couple of weeks. We're without Paco, so unfortunately, I'm stuck on production for the foreseeable future. But I mean, I'm sure you can figure it out.
Yeah, I'll hop in there and play around with it. It definitely looks like there's a lot. I'll definitely have to start using studio mode.
Biggest thing is this right here. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 transitions. They all technically have connections, so if you're out of studio mode, it will work. But once you're in game, yeah, it's just. Yeah.
Oh, look at all those aces. That's beautiful. Look at all those subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Thank you all for the gifted subs. Really appreciate that. It goes a long way. Helps us continue to provide you the best experience possible. Everything that we do earn, we definitely put back into production. So that means a lot. All of your support.
Did anybody see our haunted stream on what was that, the 30th, the day before Halloween, Friday?
Yeah, it was
Anyway.
pretty creepy, man. I kept getting chills all night. Just saying, there's something going wrong in that stream. Speaking of chills, we got to get Titch and Phasmophobia, man.
Nope.
Just as a side note, we got to
Nope.
get him into Phasmophobia. I'm having a blast with that. I'm actually going to be. I pulled his brother Ack into it, and he was having.
Yeah,
a
but
blast.
Ack loves that stuff.
And I'm going to be getting Raptor into it too. He finally has his PC all set up and his VR all set up, so it's going down sometime soon.
You know, isn't 2020 bad enough
No.
that we have to add that? Like, just look at November. We've got all of 2020, and now we're in November. Now we got to add in Movember and not November. Like,
Oh, no,
what
man,
is
I
the
don't follow
point?
that stuff.
What is the point of living?
To see next year and hope that it'll be a little bit brighter than this one. He was being haunted. I think he experienced more paranormal activity than I did. Unfortunate for him.
So what you're saying was Paco tried to enter Timber?
Something to the effect of.
Okay.
Just
checking.
It could be the symbolism of the bald head. I'm not entirely sure if that was an erotic thing for Paco, but it's out there.
The truth is out there. Do 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 do.
In the right direction. That's a good start. Kind of know the map. Okay, it's downstairs.
Killa Bees pushing out on the hunt,
Exactly.
racing across the map to try to catch NWG as they reposition, who are now getting set up. This is
Going up top.
remarkable to see the same defensive spawn practically every single map for both teams. And now we can see how well NWG holds this. See if they took a couple of notes in the last round as the Killa Bees now make their way to their previously held defensive position.
Yeah, the middle front one. Yeah.
Just trying to wait and see what he just slaps on the wall. It's fine.
What, the jammer?
Yep, just slapped on the glass.
Double lines on the far side that Naughty was watching last time.
Is somebody on this side watching down below?
Timberlake's being ghosted.
Double C4 on that door. Interesting choice,
That's C4.
as they could have put C4 on the door straight ahead of Caesar right now.
I'm gonna try to take out that C4.
Yeah, not splitting up the C4 there might be a problem for them later. Killa Bees determining the position of NWG using motion sensors, a little bit of visuals, some audio cues.
I'm trying to do without getting caught though.
Okay, I'll cover you.
Are they right below me?
One's
Yeah, watch
above us.
grenades from
Naughty,
under.
naughty, one's above us.
Like just like they be doing embassy.
I can
They'll toss the grenades up.
Birds of Word bringing it to Killa Bees, firing down from the balcony. That's a dangerous position though, because although you have
You got that.
vertical position, there's not a lot of cover there, and if you get caught with a grenade, it's just a bad position to be in. Right now, the rest of his team sitting back in those offices is probably the safest.
Here, not looking at me. We can
Watch your
easily
back.
get
Watch your back.
Okay.
There's somebody at that door. They could put a C4 there.
But we have to synchronize the attack.
I have a
because
C4
if we
on that
don't-
Yep.
So wait.
We got one far down at that door, and then one to
Check
close left.
where they are. They're on the right.
They're trying to impact me. I'm hurt.
See?
Killa Bees playing it very safe, moving slowly,
At the block door right
making sure they don't put themselves in a compromised position. Naughty and Killa Bee stacking up, going up the stairs, trying to get some movement forward.
Pick this dude right to the left.
Killa Bee getting tagged, Naughty racing across the door. Scrog getting it down at Caesar, but they traded. Turtle getting the revive. Here comes Naughty pushing in. Killa Bee goes down. So does Naughty, leaving Scrog and Turtle to fend for themselves. And it looks like they're both going down simultaneously. Scrog, the last member alive on the Killa Bees. Let's see if he can finish it for them, as he has all members left to go up against. And that's it. Turtle's eliminated, and
fuck. God damn.
All four in the room.
Scrock getting down by Caesar, ending this round, giving NWG another victory. I want to say an ace. Did you see anyone go down? I didn't see anyone go down.
I'm not sure.
First match.
I think Naughty downed somebody. I don't know if they got revived though.
Definitely
I think they
downed him. I
did.
believe there was a revive, but we'll wait and see. But still, getting another win on the board, which is always nice to see because that's going to help them in the long run
Really appreciate it.
as they try to make their way up the leaderboard. Now, remember, this is the very first match for both teams of this season, so they have a lot of season left to play. This is just to start, and it looks like it was an ace. So getting 7 points. Yeah, fix that score. It's a bit off.
What? Oh.
The score.
The score. Give me 1 second.
So very good fight by both teams, but Killa Bees dominating it, getting a total of 21 points here, whereas NWG getting a total of 7. So big point difference there. Killa Bees dominating pretty much the whole time, suffering there on the attack, but it was a good defensive position to have for NWG to capitalize on and get some extra points towards their earnings this season. But of course, again, like I said, it was only the first match. There's plenty of season left to play. Both teams could either suffer or improve as the season continues. So be sure to tune in for future matches, which we do have plenty coming up. There are matches tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday. So all this week, we're going to have a lot of entertainment. It's a very interesting choice of video stills there in our window.
Yeah, I just realized that I'm going to transition over to this one here real quick because I need to
Sure.
steal this asset.
Let's see. He predicted 5-3, and he got pretty close. He got pretty close.
It was close.
Yeah, it's definitely closer than my prediction, which I believed it would have been closer to a tie. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for the bits and the gifted subs. And again, with this new setup comes new things in the future. We are trying to improve on our service to you guys. So if you like what you see, please let us know. You can join our Discord, our Facebook, and our YouTube. I know I've said it a bunch of times, but if you're not already a part of the community, please consider joining, as we are going to continue to provide this entertainment in the future. And stay tuned for other games that could be happening that might be coming down the pipeline in the near future, as some new games are coming closer to a full release.
Yeah, if like I said, for the intro, when I redo the intro as a proper transition, not just a video file. If anybody's interested in having a photo or some sort of, it doesn't have to be like of specifically you. It could be like obviously nothing like crazy over the top. But if you want to have an image, it could be like your gamer tag. It could be anything. In the stands. So as I move the cameras around through the new studio space for the intros, it'll have sort of like the the audience benches filled, and you guys can have your own little spot. So if you guys are interested in something like that, be sure to message me with and let me know and send me a photo or a picture and whatnot. So I hope you guys really enjoy this scene. I can't explain what we can do with it because I don't know. I have some ideas for the future, but those have to still kind of be formed and come to life. So hopefully you guys really enjoy the setup. I know that we were super excited to show you this. So thanks everybody. And this is it. This is the new AHC.
Welcome to AH Studios, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. This has been Amateur Hour Commentary. And until next time, folks, peace.
Hello, I love all this energy. All this energy.
What's this knob do? No, wait.